Hey guys, it's Layla here for the first time ever. I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial and I'm very excited. And basically it's this look right here. It's a very neutral and natural kind of daytime smoky eye. Very light, appropriate for work, appropriate for school, or interviews, whatever. And let me show you up close how it looks. So it's a very neutral look, very simple to create, and if you want to know how I did that, then just keep watching. The first thing you want to do always, if you want your eyeshadows to last longer and to be more vibrant, you want to use a primer. And today I'm going to be using a mini version of the Urban Decay primer potion that came with my Naked palette. I'm just going to take a little bit of the primer potion and apply it onto the eyes. You only need a tiny amount, you really don't need a lot, and then just use your fingers to distribute it all the way across your eyelid, all the way to the top, like under the eyebrow as well, and also a little bit under the eyes, because we'll be applying eyeshadow under the eyes a little bit, and that just helps to helps for the eyeshadow to last longer. Basically, once you've applied your primer, you want to go ahead and grab sort of a shader brush. This is from Sephora, a large eyeshadow brush. Looks like this. So today I'm going to be mixing a few palettes, and one of my favorite Canadian brands is by Annabelle Cosmetics, and this is what the little palette looks like. The first color right here is called Gold Digger that we're going to be using, and I'm going to mix this with this color right here, and this one is called Helium. So Gold Digger and Helium, I'm going to mix them together, and basically all I did is I took a bit of the Gold Digger, and now I'm going to go ahead and mix them. So just go into this color right here, mix it up, and go back into the gold, and then just go, you want to apply it all the way, all over your eyelid, just kind of dragging it back and forth, all the way from the base of the eyelashes towards your crease. And don't bring it up too much, just kind of where your crease begins. You want to stop right there. Alright, so you want to grab your pencil brush, and I'm going to go into one of the Naked palette colors, and I'm going to use this one right here. It's called Smog. Let's see, right there. So what you want to do is just go into the color with your brush and just pick it up, and then basically we're going to draw a V. So what you want to do is just go close to the lash line and start kind of packing on the color, and then just bring it up into the crease. So you see how we created a V right here, right there. If you need a little more color, go back into the palette, pick it up, and just pack it on in a V shape right there. And just bring it up a little bit, kind of halfway towards the lid, but not all the way down, because we want to keep, it's a daytime look, so we want to keep it as neutral as possible. Alright, so once you've applied the V crease color on both eyes, next step you want to do is grab a color that's kind of similar in tone to the one that you used in the crease. And again, you don't have to use these same exact eyeshadows. These are just what I have, and it's for reference. Use whatever you have that looks similar to this. So I'm going to use this one right here, Buck. And basically you can see they're similar in tone, but this one is a flat color. It's matte. It doesn't have any shimmer or like sparkles. For this color, I'm going to use a blending brush, and this one is by Sigma, and this one is the blending E25 brush. And what I'm going to do with this is just go into the palette into the color that I want, and just kind of pick up a little bit onto the brush with the tip of the brush, like that. And then again, tap off the excess. And basically what you want to do with this is just go lightly at the edge of where you finished applying the crease color, and you just want to go in very lightly and start blending it out, and sort of not this way, like don't hold the brush this way. You can see the brush is tapered, right? So you want to use it directly like this and turn it over this way and lightly brush back and forth towards the brow bone, not too close to the brow, but a little bit just to blend out and get rid of any harsh lines. Next thing you want to do, I'm going to apply actually a darker color right at the corner of the outer corner of the eye, and for that I'm going to use the darkest brownish kind of purplish color from the Naked palette, Hustle. It's one of my favorite colors, and I'm actually going to mix this with this color right here called Creep, and then just picking up a little bit and kind of back and forth just to mix them up a little bit. Then you're going to tap off the excess and go right into the corner right here, kind of from the lash line, and then just on the outer corner right here, and just apply that kind of like almost a C. And what that does is creates a nice blending effect. And we're gonna again blend out the harsh lines and just do exactly the same thing on the other side, like so. And now it looks a little funny, so what you want to do is grab another blending brush that came, this is another Sigma blending brush, and it looks like this. It's just a regular blending brush. So what I'm going to do is go into the edges of the colors, edges of the darker colors that I just applied, and lightly in circular motions I'm just going to start blending out all of the harsh edges and all the colors into each other, like so. You don't want to press too hard because that's going to just take away all the color. You want to leave the color there, but you want to just basically sort of blend them out and get rid of any harsh lines. So I'm going to go back into this color right here that we applied into the crease, the smog, and I'm going to just use a kind of like a brush like this. This is by Sigma. It's the short shader brush right here, and it's the E20. We're just going to apply this color right under the into the lash line right here. So just go into the color, just to pick up the color at the edge, and you're gonna go right into the lash line like that and start packing it on kind of halfway and attach the bottom, or the top, sorry, of the lash line to the bottom, and just bring it into the middle of the eye like that. And then I'm gonna go in to the dark color that we used to just apply into the corner of the crease. I'm gonna use the Hustle and just pick up a little bit at the edge like that. Tap off any excess. And what I'm gonna do with this color is basically just concentrate right here. So we're mimicking exactly what we did up there on the bottom, and go underneath them. So that's all you want to do, is just apply it right here on the corner like that. This darkest color right here, you could have mixed them at first, but putting the darker over top of the lighter creates more of a what do you call it, more of a gradient effect. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this darker color Creep and just go like so, like really just concentrate the color on the edge, not bring it in too much, and basically just connect it with the top, and it looks like this. So to get rid of any harsh lines on the bottom, I'm going to use a tapered brush like this. This is meant for blending, something like looks like this, but I'm going to use it just to kind of blend out the edges under the bottom lash line because I don't want to see any harsh lines. So I'm just going to kind of lightly go underneath and just brush it out. Next I'm going to highlight under the eyebrow and into the inner corner of the eye in the tear duct, and for that I'm going to use a brush like this, and I'm going to use one of my favorite colors from the Naked palette, and it's called Virgin, and I'm just going to go into it and take a bit of the color and concentrating only right where your arches, only right where the arches, just apply the color, kind of pack it on. And then once there's like nothing left on the brush anymore, you want to go in very lightly and start blending the highlight color into the crease color. I'm going to take a little bit more onto the tip of the brush, like that, and go concentrating only on the inner, like a tear duct area. Just apply that right here, like that, and then just bring it, sweep it across a little more, and then just blend out the edges right here. Okay, and because this color is shimmery, I'm going to use a flat highlighting color to sort of blend out the edges, and I'm going to use one of my favorite colors for highlighting. Again, this is by the Annabelle line, and I don't remember what this color is called, but if you go, if you're in Canada and if you go to Shoppers, you will find this color. It's right here. You can see how much I love it and how much I've been using it. It's kind of like a warm vanilla ivory type color. Take a little bit of that color for highlighting. I want to create a contrast between the crease color and the highlight underneath, very lightly. Just gonna go and sweep it up like that, and don't be worried, I'm gonna blend that out so it won't be that harsh, and then just kind of attach it to the Virgin color that we applied earlier, and just kind of feather it out like that so it blends out. Alright, so this is kind of the effect it creates, and then I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that color and apply it right here above the tear duct and then under the eyebrow to highlight this part. And what this does is really opens up the eye area. Grab an eyeliner, and today I'm going to be using the one by Urban Decay that came with the Naked palette. Line the upper eyelid, and you don't want to pull too much on the eyelid, but just lightly or slightly, and then just come really close to your lash line and start in shorter strokes. This is how I like to do it, instead of just drawing like an actual long line. Okay, like that. And you don't want to go out too much. I'm not going to be creating an eyeliner effect. I just want to, basically with the eyeliner, I just want to make like a fuller, darker lash line. Okay, and now blend out the line so you won't be able to see it. It kind of will blend into the colors, and that will create that smoky effect. So what you want to do is grab a brush like this, and this was the flat shader brush, I believe, the short shader brush, and what I'm going to do is just lightly pull on the eyelid and then just go with the brush and just start feathering it out and just kind of blending out the edges like that, lightly, to create that smoky effect. So the next step is to apply mascara, and today I'm going to use one of my favorite mascaras by CoverGirl, Lash Blast Luxe. Looks like this right there, and I love this mascara. It's really nice and volumizing. So just apply it to the upper lash line or to the upper lashes, like so. If you want, you can leave it out, but I like to apply mascara on my bottom lashes as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.